Everything moves along, and from our perspective here on planet Earth, the sun now has gone on into the 10th hexagram, and we're coming up to the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere, the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. And it's basically the sun is as far south as it will go before it starts turning around and coming back north again. And we've entered into the festival of Yule. And the bottom trigram for all the following hexagrams now is Tui, the lake, and representing joy. So time to celebrate, everybody. We've got this joyful environment around us. So we're looking at gateway number 10, and it's one of the natural spokes in the wheel around us, in the sky around us. And it's all of these spokes are in the self center. That's in the diamond center in the middle of the chart here. And we can see 10 is on the left side there. And I've colored these, each one of these 8 gateways in different colors here. And the significance of that you'll see, because each one has a kind of cluster of hexagrams in various parts of the chart. And here we're looking at the cluster that's right in the root center at the bottom of the chart. So this season of Tui, of joy, of celebration is all about grounding into Mother Earth. It's having that connection here on Mother Earth. The exception to the rule is the 61 that's right at the top of the chart up there. So we're in that whole area, the root center, get grounded, get connected here, deal with any stress situations, resolve them all and see what's coming up. We're in the middle of winter or just approaching that, what can I say, the winter solstice. So to me, it's the middle of winter. It's like the start of winter because everything starts getting cooler in the northern hemisphere and everything starts getting warmer in the southern hemisphere. So the first life theme we're going to look at here is the vessel of love. So the last time we looked at the vessel of love, the sun was in the 46. That's on the right side of the wheel here. Now we're right at the top of the wheel, 10th hexagram, the gate of behaviors, and basically the gateway of love of life itself. What do you do when some kind of challenge shows up in your life? How do you deal with it? Do you embrace it? Do you run for your life? What do you do? And translation from the original I Ching is treading on the tail of a tiger, right? So you're going for a nice walk down the path somewhere, and all of a sudden you realize that stripy thing you put your foot on is attached to a tiger, potentially mortal danger, an extreme challenge, potentially. But the whole thing of it is, what do you do with it? Are you in love enough with your life to embrace it, to embrace the challenges that come your way, and to see what you're going to do about them? Are you going to play them to an advantage? Or are you just going to see, well, this is my life. This is exactly my responsibility to play with this. On the other side of the wheel, the conscious earth is in the 15th gateway. And the 15th gateway is the love of all living things. Particularly, it's the love of humanity. So people with the 15th gate tend to have a lot of time for other people. So, it doesn't matter what their situation is in society. They just see, here's another person, and let's see what we can exchange here. But it also goes beyond that into the love of all things that are living. The unconscious sun is in the 46, which we looked at previously, which is the gate of love of the body. I call it serendipity because the body takes us wherever we need to go in this lifetime. And the whole thing is about what's our attitude when we get there. Are we ready for whatever life wants to give us when we're in that place? The unconscious earth in the 25, the gateway of innocence. We are all innocent, all of us. We come into this world, we get involved in all kinds of potential complications. And when it's time to leave, off we go, and we go back into being really innocent again as we check out. What was that all about? What was this life all about? So these seasons of the year, they give us a great opportunity to tune in, to just see, can I re-embrace my innocent nature? Can I admit to myself I'm having an extraordinary life journey here? And to be really the witness of it all. Not to be so caught up in everything, all in the confusion and things, to remind ourselves that we have these seasons of celebration, of these seasons of love, when we can connect again back into life. So the personal life theme of the vessel of love, people that have this life theme, they just have this aura around them. I call them ambassadors of love, because wherever they go, they bring this sensation. It's all right, everybody. We can work out whatever the complications of life might be and get to really appreciate and love each other and love the world around us. People with this particular life theme, Jane Fonda, this extraordinary actress, goodness knows what roles she's played in this lifetime. Chris Evert, the great tennis star, and Carla Bruni, the wife of Nicolas Sarkozy, the French president, ex-president, who's in a bit of hot water these days, but hopefully he'll find his way out of that. The sun moves on into the fourth line of the 10th hexagram. The Earth also in the 15th gateway with the fourth line. And on the unconscious side, we've slipped into the first line of the 18 with the unconscious sun and the 17 with the unconscious Earth. So a shift in perspective. We've gone into a fixed life theme that I call opportunities. The fourth line with the 10th hexagram or the 10th gateway is very much open to possibilities. You trodden on that tiger's tail, there's a big challenge in front of you. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to see an opportunity of making friends with a tiger and seeing what can come about from that? However, on the unconscious side, we've gone into the 18th gateway, which is the gateway of basically improving. Can we bring about improvements? And the 17 is the gateway of opinions. And can we cast our mental concepts wide enough to take in all kinds of possibilities for where life might take us? Both the 18 and the 17 are both in logic circuitry. They're very much involved in future scenarios, safe future scenarios. So quite a shift here as we've gone into this 4-1, this fixed life theme of opportunities. We get then into the 5th and 6th lines with the 10th gateway, and now we're in this life theme, the interpersonal life theme we call prevention. And we can see there's this guidance that can come from 5th and 6th lines to just see what are the sensible ways forward in life. Like when we tread on a tiger's tail, when we have a massive challenge in our face, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to accept it responsibly? Are we going to divert all our attention into other people's lives? And so necessarily people with this life theme, they're kind of concerned for how other people are going to manage things in their world. And they can very easily get caught up in rescue scenarios or authoritative scenarios of I'm the one that is the only one who can work things out for everybody else. And just to see, again, the 18 and the 17 are these balancing frequencies here of just seeing, is there a safe way forward? Is there a way that we can direct ourselves so that life really has this degree of safety about it? And so prevention, always looking to see, is it safe? Can we get through this? Can we manage this? And necessarily people with this life theme, they can be extraordinarily successful in their own way, but they're always kind of keeping a watch out. Where's this going? Is it safe? Right? Can I advise people in a way that really to look out for themselves? People with this particular life theme, you might think of Howard Hughes, this incredible inventor who basically challenged the skies and brought all kinds of innovations into the airplane realm. Ryan Seacrest, this MC, kind of finds his way into all different interactions in life as a game show host and a kind of compere for people. And also Ava Gardner, this really amazing Hollywood actress that really lit up the silver screen for many years in her life. So all of these life themes in this Book of Destinies, available in all good bookstores, Amazon in particular, and all of the 192 different life themes are in there in all their different variations. And this is part of the Human Design Trilogy, can be found on our website, evolutionaryhumandesign.com, where you can also get your free Human Design report and a more advanced, comprehensive Human Design report if you're keen to follow through and find out more about yourself. So there we are. That's the Sun in Gateway